Hello students, this is Poonam teacher back with a new video of Science 2. In my last video, I have taught you about stem cells therapy, and also we learned about organ donation. There I have taught you that the organs like liver, heart, eyes can be donated only after death, but the organs like kidneys and even our skin can be donated during our lifetime, because a human body consists of a pair of kidney, and the process of excretion can be carried out on one kidney too. So the recipient will get one kidney and the donor can survive on the other kidney. So this is how organ donation, the things or the awareness about organ donation is increasing day by day, because it is a very noble task. It can save somebody's life, and also it is suggested to donate our body for human research, but there are various religious bondages or tradition due to which people do not readily agree to donate their body after death, or the family members do not allow the dead body of their family member to be donated. But still the awareness are brought about, so that the if the donated body, on that the research can be done, so this will be useful into the field of medical science. So like this, the awareness are being created among the public, and organ donation and transplantation is under the control of Transplantation Human Organs Act 1994, and subsequent amendments, that means the corrections or some modifications have been brought about into this act in the year 2009, 2011 and 2014. The famous Bollywood actress Aishwarya Rai has promised to donate her eyes after her death. And now let's move towards biotechnology. We have studied things regarding biotechnology into the previous classes like 9th standard. There you have learned about tissue culture. So that is also one of the things related to the biotechnology. And now there are various branches of science like cytology, what we have discussed into our previous video, that cytology is the study of cells, it involves the study of cell division and so on. Then biochemistry, it deals with the presence of chemicals or the chemical substances present into our body, and how that biochemistry is brought about, how the various kinds of metabolic reactions takes place into the body. It is all related to that. Then molecular biology, it is related to the DNA, RNA, proteins and so on, which transfers the genetic code from one generation to the next generation. Then genetic engineering is there, that is also included into the biotechnology. So new experiments are being performed for improving the agricultural yield. That means that agricultural production has to be increased for satisfying the need of the ever increasing population, and that is why new experiments are brought about, and this is all possible just because of the biotechnology. In pharmacy, experiments for production of antibodies, that means which acts against the harmful bacteria. Then vitamins and hormones like insulin have been successfully produced with the help of the biotechnology. That means artificially these hormones like insulin or any other vitamins or the antibodies have been produced with the help of the biotechnology. Then high class varieties of crops have been introduced through the technique of tissue culture. As I've taught you previously, that tissue culture is also related to somewhere with the biotechnology, and with the help of tissue culture we can have tremendous increase into the agricultural production. Then biotechnology also includes various things like use of various abilities of microbes, as we have studied into the previous chapter, that how useful these microorganisms are, and these are useful in the production of yogurt from the milk and alcohol. So all this fermentation process are brought about by these microbes, useful microbes. And use of productivity of the cells, production of antibiotics and vaccines. See, antibiotics and vaccines are very much essential to fight against the diseases, and this is also one of the main part of the biotechnology, that with the help of the specific cells, some productive cells are produced, and these are used into the production of antibiotics and vaccines. Then use of biomolecules like DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid, and proteins in human welfare. Then we all know that from the DNA we can also form the clones, clones, that means simply the replica of an organism. So all those things have been possible just because of the biotechnology. Then development of plants, animals, and products of desired quality by gene manipulation, production of human growth hormone with the help of genetically modified bacteria. So by certain modification into the genes, we can have the desired quality of any organism, let it be a plant or let it be any animal. Then use of genetic and non-genetic technique. Non-genetic biotechnology involves use of either cell or tissue, that is tissue culture, production of hybrid seeds, uh, because this is quite popular these days, that hybrid seeds are produced on a large scale in order to increase agricultural production, because this hybrid seeds, these are disease resistant also, and it gives higher yield, that means high production of any crop. So that is why this hybrid seeds are very much essential, because the properties of two different crops can be brought about into one crop. So this is the benefit, or this is one of the advantage of the hybrid seeds, and it also produces the agricultural production. Then rest of the benefits of biotechnology, it has become possible to increase the per hectare yield irrespective of the limitations of the cropland area. We all know that we have limitation of cropland area into our country India, but in spite of that, we can increase the production in whatever piece of land is provided, just because of the biotechnology. Using hybrid varieties of seeds or various disease resistant seeds, we can increase the per hectare yield. Then expenses on disease control have minimized since development of resistant varieties, as I've taught you before. Due to development of fast fruit setting varieties, yield per annum has been increased, and this biotechnology has also helped in increasing the increasing the production of the fruits, just because the ripening period have decreased. So the fruits are ripened in a short period of time, and this is how we can have lots of fruits in less time, and the process will not be that time consuming, just because of the biotechnology itself. Then development of stress resistant varieties with can withstand variable temperatures, water stress, changing fertility of soil has become possible. So we can develop the best variety of crops which are able to face any kind of condition, let it be any kind of variable temperature, or the change in temperature, or any in limitation of water, or any fertility problem of the soil. All these things can be faced by the varieties of the crops which has been produced by biotechnology. Now let's move towards page number 92, and here it is development of biotechnology in India. See, the government has established this National Biotechnology Board in 1982, and it is under the Ministry of Science and Technology. Then various institutes in India are working under the control of this department of biotechnology. It includes National Institute of Immunology. Immunology means the science of immunity. Immunity means to fight against various kinds of diseases. Then National Facility for Animal Tissue and Cell Culture, National Center for Cell Science, National Brain Research Center, Central Institute of Medicinal and Aromatic Plants. Aromatic plants means the plants which will have a particular smell, fragrance. Then there are facilities of higher education and research in these institutes, from where thousands of students are pursuing PhD. That means they are doing their PhD degrees and contributing to the progress of country in the field of biotechnology. So these are all the work which are done by the government of India through the National Biotechnology Board, and rest of the things we shall learn into next video.